In 2025, the U.S. services sector, such as professional, financial, and IT services, has faced notable turbulence due to the ongoing trade war and trade policy uncertainty. So, how have professional service providers been impacted by these changes in trade policy in 2025? Hi, I'm Dr. Sarita Jackson, founder and CEO of the Global Research Institute of International Trade. Welcome to another episode of Trade on Tuesdays at 2. Well, when we look at how professional service providers have been impacted, I'm going to highlight two ways in which they have been impacted. Number one has been in the area of government procurement. If a professional services-based firm relies on a particular agency, let's say the U.S. Agency for International Development, and that agency no longer exists, as in the case of the U.S. Agency for International Development, that impacts their business model because now they no longer have access to these contracts that allow them to expand their services abroad, as well as to ensure payment. And this can be for professionally services-based firms in the legal area, accounting, engineering, educational services. Another area where professional services providers are impacted, even though they may not be affected by the tariffs, there are the non-tariff barriers, which are restrictions that can increase the cost of doing business abroad. And these are restrictions pertaining to cross-border data flows, licensing requirements, and local presence mandates. Nevertheless, global demand for U.S. services remains strong. So here are my two tips for today. Number one, to diversify your market exposure, meaning to look at those markets that may not implement retaliatory measures in the form of non-tariff barriers and that are stable. Number two, to invest in trade advisory and legal tools that will help you to stay on top of these regulatory changes. And our contact information is in the description below, so you can reach out to us for assistance in these areas. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Trade on Tuesdays at 2.